everybody, this is John from Aim High Family Firearms Center. And today we're going to do a roundtable discussion about buying your first gun, guns for first-time gun owners, and guns for people who are just going to buy one gun. So this is a topic I found out. I was listening to Handgun Radio. I'm not going to take credit for it. On the Firearms Radio Network. Great bunch of guys. Go ahead and listen to them if you got a second. But they came up with a discussion about guns for not gun people. And that's a growing market right now, of people buying their first gun, or people who are not gun people who are now becoming gun people. Yeah. So Dylan is joining me here today. Thank you again, Dylan.
No problem.
We're going to talk about a couple guns here on the table, plus one more. So some of these fall within the same category, same idea. But start off here on our left, Dylan, go ahead and talk about the Ruger Light there.
Yeah, so this is a Ruger Mark IV. It's pretty cool. It's a 22, right? So it's easy to shoot. Also, what's nice about this, it's very, very accurate. A lot of our bullseye guys, they use Ruger Mark IVs for their shooting and stuff every Monday and Wednesday. These are also really easy to clean, and the ammunition's cheap, right? So if you're just getting into firearms and you don't want to spend a lot of money, Mark IV is where you want to be. They're super reliable. Breaking them down is very, very simple. They just come right apart. Right. Yeah. That's it. The whole gun's taken apart with just the push of a button. You don't have any extra, levers or springs you have to worry about. They're just very, very simple. Right.
What I have to add to that is that the Ruger Mark IV is just a great training gun. It's something that you can practice your skills on before you decide to bump up to something else. We do not recommend 22 as a defensive caliber, but it's better than a sharp stick and a rock. But the Ruger Mark IV is a great gun for that, great, easy to practice with. Next, we'll talk about this. So this here is the Smith & Wesson Model 60. Now, it doesn't have to be specifically this gun, but I would recommend a revolver. Revolver in generals are very easy to use. They fire anywhere between 5 and 6 shots, all the way up to 8 if you get the... But they're very simple. All you got to do is push in that lever, load in your shot, and shoot it. And revolvers are known to be reliable. They're very simple, very easy to use. This is for somebody who may make one range trip a year. Not hard to clean, very easy to maintain, and very, very simple. But those are for the for those of you who are buying their first handgun just to buy a handgun for the house or for concealed carry or something like that. Maybe you're only going to come once a year. Revolver is a great option for that.
I'll add something to this also, is that the revolvers come in a variety of different calibers, right? You can even get those in 22. So if you're not even looking for home defense, but you like your revolvers, that's the way to go.
And this one in particular is a .357 Magnum. And the nice thing about .357 Magnum is you can shoot .38 specials in it, which are a little bit cheaper, a little bit lower recoil, very easy to learn on. So these three are pretty much the same in the way they work, but we'll talk about them separately because they are three separate entities. First off, we'll talk about the Glock 19. Glock 19 is well known out there in the firearms world as the gun that pretty much does all. It's a great concealed carry gun, great home defense gun. Now you could replace this with the Glock 17.
Sure.
I wouldn't say the Glock 26 for somebody who's just starting out, just so they can learn on, but the Glock 19 is a 15+1 capacity handgun, very easy to maintain. It's Glock reliable, but they just work, and they work well. And if this is the only gun you're going to get, this is a great option. Now they aren't cheap. They're in about the $500 range for those of you who are looking. I mean, the first thing I always tell people they come in and buy their first handgun, they're sticker shocked. So this is a great option because it's not too much of a sticker shock. But it's a great gun.
Yeah.
So Dylan, this is your pride and joy right here. Why don't you go ahead and tell the folks about that gun?
Just disclaimer: I am super biased towards this gun. As a guy who wants to I want to make sure that I have as many guns as possible, but not spend as much. These right here are what you want, right? So this gun right here is the P320, made by Sig Sauer, and it has a grip module it has a grip module that you can change out. It has a slide you can change out. Everything on this gun is completely interchangeable, and you only ever have to fill out one 44-73.
What?
One gun.
Blasphemy.
B&T just came out with a grip module that has a stock on it. You can make this gun into a short-barreled rifle.
Dylan, these are first time gun owners. I think
But
we're going above
this
their head.
gun is amazing. You can get this gun with a red dot sight, everything. But what I like about this gun the most, it's easy to shoot. Very, very easy to shoot. No problem with it. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about this gun. John, you may have something.
Well, I'm going to add, he said the grip modules are interchangeable, so this gun is completely modular, which means that I can change it to different things. So for those first-time gun owners who don't want to buy a bunch of guns, and Dylan's going to show us that module while we take it apart, but this gun comes in a carry model, which is a short barrel with a larger frame. It comes in a full size. This model he has in his hand is the compact. What this gives you the ability as a first-time gun owner is to maybe customize the gun to the way you want it, or if this is going to be your only gun, it can be changed to pretty much whatever fits your needs at the time. So
You can change the caliber of it.
you can choose the caliber and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, the 320 is a great gun. It is what the military, a version of this gun is what the military will be using. But it just works and works, and it for those of you who are looking, it does you can get it with an external safety. And to move on from that, the gun here in the middle is the M&P line. We'll talk about the whole M&P line in general, but this is the M&P 2.0 compact. So this is the 15+1 capacity, 9mm semi-auto. It kind of fits in this pack. They're all pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You've got the Glock 19, you got the P320 compact. This gun is also pretty much the same. It's that perfect. The compact is that perfect meat of concealed carry and home defense. But like I said, it's a great gun. It's got very rough texturing. Now you can get the newer model. This is a 2.0. This is a compact, but you can always get the first generation full sizes. M&P model line of handguns is just a great line of handguns to go with. Even if you want to go with the Shield, which is a single stack. Now, for a first time gun owner, I normally don't recommend the Shield just because it's small. It can be a little hard to handle. But these, the M&Ps, they've really improved on that. That being said, for those of you who are sticker shocked by the amount, there's also, Ruger makes the Security 9 is a very nicely built handgun.
It's very affordable.
You can do the SD series of handguns from Smith if you really want a super heavy trigger pull.
Yeah.
It's a nice gun. All right, guys, so we got one more on the table for somebody who's looking strictly for home defense, nothing more. How about the good old-fashioned 12-gauge pump shotgun? This one here is an 870, but you can replace it with the Mossberg 500.
Sure, yeah.
Pretty much. So the shotgun is the do-all of guns, pretty much.
You can hunt with it.
You could use it for home defense. You can't keep it in your car loaded, at least here in the state of Ohio. But, everybody knows what that means. And that means get out of my house. But it can shoot a wide variety of ammo. You got 12 gauge. You got buckshot, birdshot, slug. You can use this as a target gun. You can use this as blow a hole in the target gun.
Yeah.
But, Dylan, what do you have to say about the 12 gauge pump? I personally think if you're looking for one gun that'll do all as a one-time gun owner, that's all you want is home defense, shotgun.
Shotgun, hands down. Shotguns are great because, they're easy to use, right? You just point and boom, you're gonna hit something, right? That's with your buckshot. Slugs and stuff I would use for hunting more, but buckshot, birdshot, stuff like that, you're definitely gonna hit the target. One thing also, these are also really customizable. You can change these out into whatever you want. These 870s are very, they have a lot of parts that are interchangeable. You can get different stocks, different wood, stuff like that. So if this gun doesn't fit right, you can get one of these and you can change it however you want. Wilson Combat even makes one of these.
Well, especially, and not just 12 gauge. I mean, you got 20 gauge, 410. The sky's the limit with the shotgun.
You have 16 gauge Browning out in the
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful gun.
That's sweet.
But for the first time gun owner, I mean, for somebody who's only buying one gun maybe, the 12 gauge shotgun is an amazing, and any of these guns are great options as well. So if you are a first time gun owner and you stumble across this video, or you're contemplating buying your first gun, or you just want a gun that'll do everything, why don't you come in and ask us? We were happy to help you here at Aim High. And that being said, hey guys, thanks for joining us today. We hope that you enjoyed this video and our roundtable discussion. I appreciate Dylan's coming in today. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And just make sure to follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, hit the little bell, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for notifications. And you have a wonderful rest of your day.